Morning from Paris. It is a freezing cold morning here. I had a terrible sleep and I'm smashing coffee like it is going out of fashion. We are going through rugby headlines this morning, having a look at what happened overnight or what happened during the day in New Zealand. And we have a nice juicy one which involves Ruben Love. So let's have a quick look at that. It's on the New Zealand Herald. Ruben Love, I mean, the headline's not hugely grabbing, but he talks about Super Rugby, um, the fact that he's invited rugby fans, to come train with him, which is just an awesome move and just makes me like the kid even more. And he goes on to talk about the Hurricanes, where he's going to play this season, and obviously his lessons from the All Blacks. So let's have a quick look. We won't go too much into the fact that he's invited fans, but that is a cool move. As I said, every Kiwi kid will be jumping at the chance to go train with an All Black, especially one like Ruben Love, who has a huge future ahead of him. Now we get into the juicy stuff. So we have Ruben Love talking about his time in the All Blacks. It's nice to see him talk kindly about the fact that, even though he didn't get a lot of game time, he still learned a lot. Sounds like he didn't get too frustrated, and he still learned a lot from being in the environment. The coaches, players helped him, and he realizes that he's still young and he's got time to grow into that starting team, and still has a lot to learn. So with that in mind, we go down to the part where he talks about this season, and here we go. He's talking about the fact that he has been training at number 10 for the Hurricanes, which I think every New Zealand fan has been wanting to hear. Obviously, he's split his time at 15 for the Hurricanes, but it looks like he will have the 10 jersey for the season. So it's nice that they have said to him, the 10 jersey is yours. Go and show New Zealand and the world what you can do. He's going to have a bit of competition for it. So with Brett Cameron, right behind him, I guess, will be the bench cover for Love, and then you've got Callum Harkin, who can also play there, but you'd imagine he slots into the 15 jersey with Love at 10. So yeah, that's awesome news for New Zealand rugby, and also people who, especially the Kiwis, that were pretty vocal in wanting him to be the 10 for the All Blacks last year. Without a huge amount of game time there for the Hurricanes, it was hard to make that argument to just throw him into the mixer in a high pressure environment at 10. But now we might get to see him grow throughout the year and get a lot more experience in the 10 jersey. I think he does mention down here that so he was training at 10, and growing up he was always at 10. So he's played a lot of 15 in times, but he is looking to stay in 10 jersey. So that's awesome. So with that, let's just speculate a little further and have a look at Roigard re-signing with the Hurricanes in New Zealand rugby for another 4 years. So if Ruben Love does live up to expectation and has a good year this year, you could be looking at the future 9-10 combo for the All Blacks, playing with the Hurricanes, which is obviously awesome for the Hurricanes, but also if you have your 9 and 10 combo, or any combo really, playing together in club rugby, international rugby, so pretty much all season, that's only going to be a good thing for their chemistry and just general confidence together and leading the team around the park. So that is super exciting. I think if you look at the Springboks with their current 10-12, with Sasha Feinberg, Ngomazulu, and Damian Willemse, obviously had a great season with the Springboks, but also they are now tearing up the URC together. So that's pretty cool. They're just going to get better from playing with each other, and you'd like to think that, a Roigard, Ruben Love, 9-10 is going to do the same. Let's go one step further and look at Jordie Barrett. He is also with the Hurricanes, and he has come back from Leinster. He was there on sabbatical, so he will start the season with the Hurricanes again, and now you've got a 9, 10, and 12 combo at the Hurricanes, which you'd like to think, well, you would imagine that Jordie Barrett will be the second 5'8" at the All Blacks as well. So there you go. That could be a real key combination for the All Blacks going down the line. That just makes me super excited for the Super Rugby season to start. I yeah, I wasn't that keen on Super Rugby, but as a competition. But yeah, to follow storylines like this, it does make me really excited. And yeah, I'm hoping a good season for all of them, and we can see them all in the black jersey starting against I think it's France in July.